Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about the cTrader Pitchfork and Channel Enhancer. This indicator upgrades Andrew's Pitchfork and Equidistant price channel tools by adding customizable Fibonacci or Equidistant levels, and lets you tweak their placement with ease. Perfect for traders who want more control and precision in their charts. Let's look at the parameters of this indicator, and I will show how it works along the way. At the top of the parameters, you will find the User Guide parameter, which is where you can enable or disable a small button on the chart that, when clicked, opens the user guide of this indicator. Next, there are the Tools type parameters, which is where you can choose which type of channels the indicator will generate for the objects. You can choose Equidistant or Fibonacci. As you can see, when I change it in the parameters, all the objects change in the chart. But there is a way of customizing each object by writing commands in their comments. For example, to control the type of channels of the object, you can write tfib or TAQ, and that will override the parameters of the indicator, customizing that specific object to that type of channel. After that, you can find the interchange colors for the equidistant type objects, which is where you can choose to interchange the colors of the levels of the objects on the chart, making it easier for you to identify each channel. This option will work for both types of objects, Andrew's Pitchfork and equidistant price channels. The first color will be the color of the object itself, and the second color will be this one on the parameters. Then we will find parameters for customizing the equidistant channels of the tools. You can set as many channels as you want, and unlike other indicators on the internet, this indicator will always generate perfectly aligned lines. You can also change where these channels are placed in relation to the original lines of the object by choosing inside, outside, or both. As you can see, when you change the parameters, all Andrew's Pitchforks and Equidistant price channel tools are changed. But just like before, there's a way of customizing each object separately by writing commands in the comment of each object. For example, you can write C3 and P out to customize the object with 3 channels outside the original lines. You can find all the available commands in the user guide of this indicator. After that, there are the labels parameters, which is where you can enable labels for the handles of the objects and for the Fibonacci levels. Enabling labels for the handles of the objects can be useful when you generate a lot of channels and lose the original lines of the object. The label's font size is another thing you can customize in this indicator. And lastly, there are the Fibonacci levels parameters, where you can choose which Fibonacci levels the indicator will use when working with Fibonacci-type tools. You can also disable unwanted levels by setting the level to 0. And that is all for today. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below, and I will answer as soon as possible. I will leave a link to this indicator in the description of this video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.